Hello everybody, my name is Dr. Vamshi Bande. I'm a board certified internal medicine physician and nephrologist. I'm also certified in nutrition and lifestyle medicine from the American Board of Lifestyle Medicine. I'm passionate about helping people reverse their chronic diseases like diabetes, heart attacks, fatty liver disease, high cholesterol, etc. We all know that we live in a world of pandemics. There's a pandemic of diabetes going on right now. There's a pandemic of heart attacks, pandemic of high cholesterol, pandemic of obesity, pandemic of fatty liver disease, and pandemic of high blood pressure. And unfortunately, the fact is that all of these problems are reversible if we do the right. These conditions can be prevented from happening in the first place. One of the main reasons why all of these conditions happen is the imbalance between omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. If you're new to this concept of omega-3 and omega-6, let me explain you. Omega-3 and omega-6 are essential fatty acids, which means that our body cannot produce these fatty acids on our own in our body. Omega-3 and omega-6 are called essential fatty acids. It's because our body cannot manufacture these fatty acids. So we have to get these from diet or supplements. Due to our poor dietary habits and lifestyle, unfortunately, the balance between omega-3 and omega-6 is very skewed. The normal balance between omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids should be somewhere between 1 to 3 or 1 to 1. But unfortunately, due to our extremely poor diet and lifestyle, the ratio gets pretty extreme. In some people, it can be as extreme as 1 to 25, and even worse in some other people, it can get to as extreme as 1 to 50. But how do we know how imbalanced our omega-3 to omega-6 ratio is? So far, we cannot get these imbalanced ratios from our normal lab. In other words, we cannot just go to a lab and ask for an omega-3 to omega-6 imbalance ratio because they do not do it. So I've been searching a lot about tests that can be done so that we know what the actual imbalance between omega-3 and omega-6 is. And why is this important to know? Because the treatment or the diet would be based on how imbalanced our omega-3 to omega-6 ratio is. If somebody has an imbalance of 1 to 50, they have to take really significant measures in their lifestyle. If somebody's imbalance is just, let's say, 1 to 10, then they may be able to correct their imbalance just by taking some normal regular precautions. Recently, I found out about this company. It's a Swedish company named Zinzino who do these imbalance tests. I went to their website and did a lot of research on them. I was really impressed with what they were doing. So I ordered a kit for myself and my entire family to see how our imbalance between omega-3 to omega-6 ratio is. So here's the kit. Let me show you the kit. Like I said, it's a big kit because I ordered it for my entire family. Now let's open the kit. There's lots of boxes in here.
So this is one box.
Alright. Now let me open these. 10 test kits that have come in this box. And as you can see, all of these are called Zinzino balance test. This kit is called Zinzino balance test. What happens now is that I need to take a sample of my blood, which can be done at home. It's like a prick test that you normally do, that diabetics do for glucose check, right? So I have to prick my finger, put my blood, on a sample card that's inside of this box, and once the test is done, I ship it back, and the test will actually be done in a lab called Vita's lab, okay? And after a few weeks, I will get the result back, okay? And that will show me, if my fatty acids are in balance or not. And based on that result, I will have something to work on, right? Because if I do not do the test, I will not know what the imbalance, if I'm in balance or not. So by doing this test, I'm actually going to know if I'm in balance or I'm in imbalance. If I'm in balance, fine. I do not have to do anything. I can continue my proper lifestyle just as it is right now. But if I'm in imbalance, and unfortunately, 95 to 98% of the population are normally in imbalance because of our poor diet and lifestyle, then something needs to be done. Something needs to change so that we bring our body back in balance. Because if our body remains in imbalance, then it can lead to all kinds of chronic inflammatory diseases, like I mentioned before, like the diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, fatty liver disease, high cholesterol, and obesity. So it's a very good test, and it's very important to find out whether our body is in balance or not. So I'm going to do this test right now. I'm going to also have my family members do this test with me so that we all know if we are in balance or not. Okay, so that's about Zinzino balance test. The other impressive part about this company is that not only does it give a balance test kit, but it also gives treatment for that. Okay, so what happens after we actually find out that we are in imbalance? Something needs to be done. And this company also sent me some balanced oil. They call it balanced oil. Okay, these are the this is like this oil is a concoction of polyphenols, omega-3 fatty acids. Okay, and we have to take this every day to bring our body balance back in balance. Okay, so let me open this and show it to you how they look like. All right, there you go, Zinzino essential oil. Okay, this is the oil I was thinking, I was telling about. It comes in flavors. It says orange, lemon, mint flavor, and like I said before, this is a combination of omega-3 fatty acids and polyphenols. And both of these omega-3 fatty acids and polyphenols, they help bring our body inflammation down. Okay, and how do they do that? They do it by bringing the omega-3 to omega-6 ratio back in balance. Like I said before, the ratio has to be somewhere close to 1:1 or 1:3. Okay, so I'm going to do this test right now and find out if I'm in balance or not. Okay, if you guys are interested, you can also order a kit just like this and find out if your body is in balance or not.